Now I'm still learning about cameras and audio the hard way. Turning noise control all the way up turned the audio into a mess. So I'll simply just do this voiceover. My length of 179 centimeters, around 5.9 feet maybe, together with a tall seat and my commander helmet made the wind noise really, really loud. Probably need one of those extensions I have on the windscreen on an 890. The second thing that annoys me is the extremely jerky throttle. I will try to reduce the slack in the throttle cable before next ride. A new remap would be great, but I hope I don't need a new ECU. I try to keep this bike within budget, but the budget's already failing. I have test ridden the 2024 model with the updated mapping, and that felt a lot better. I will try to do the recommended braking of the motor, so no revving above the 4,000 RPM for the first 500 kilometers or so. I don't know how the suspension is set up from the dealer, but it's definitely not a Honda suspension. Not very plush. But we'll see how it handles when I get a proper test ride. I keep hitting the high beam button all the time, which is a bit annoying. I read that other owners have had this problem as well. At 4,000 RPM, the bike holds a steady 70 kilometers per hour. It's around 44 miles per hour. I can see why you want a larger front sprocket, but I prefer to have the torque low in the gears, especially as there are new riders using it. The handling is light and nimble, even though this isn't a lightweight bike, and it certainly has that full grown bike feel. When parked in the garage, it felt almost as the same size as my 890 Adventure R, and it dwarfed my girlfriend's Z650. One of my sons also commented that he was surprised of how big it was. This got me worried that this bike will scare new riders with its tall stature. The bulbous fairing around the tank, high and wide handlebars, tall instrument cluster, and the high windscreen really makes this bike look bigger than it really is. Never underestimate the mind's way of diminishing your self confidence. This tall stature is, however, one of many compromises when choosing an adventure bike. A bike that will do everything but excel at nothing. Next step is trying out some handguards, maybe fitting the lithium battery, adjusting the throttle slack, and have a look at some weight reductions. A lot more parts are on the way in the mail. And hopefully I can get my girlfriend to test ride it. Also, if my sons can test ride it, so I get some input from them what they really think of the bike once they are on it and riding it.